Alright, Con Clan, so people are saying that Black Widow is bad. Even after all her changes and all her buffs, people still don't think she's a viable character. I've played a little bit with her tonight, and honestly, she's very difficult to play. So what we're going to do is try to get a win in ranked with Black Widow, and we'll talk about her kit, and we'll talk about whether or not she can actually do well in the meta and in the game and competitive in general. So let's get into it! And hopefully we don't lose too much rank from this, and we might, but let's just get into it and see what happens! Alright.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Stepping out of the shadows.
Oh, well, I can't get rid of Wanda, even though I hate Wanda, because, somebody's playing Wanda. You only got one tank? That's interesting. You're not solo tanking? Look, I've had to solo tank so many times, alright? So just get used to it.
You'll need a
Penny's a bit
top-notch
more
team to
viable
win
as a
this
solo
one.
tank now than she used to be anyway. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not switching. I have a video to record. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Are you gonna switch to tank? Well, we need a healer. We need a healer. You know, this is gonna go great. People making it difficult. You know, people making it difficult.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Can we get a second healer? Come on, I'm trying to do a video. How dare y'all?
From the year
How dare you?
2099?
How dare you do these
You
things?
haven't aged a day, Natasha.
Looks like we're just gonna have to.
A balanced
Looks like we're
diet,
just gonna
lots
have
of
to.
cardio, and a
Gotta do good. I know we need another
The
healer.
battle
I know we
starts
do.
in 5,
I know we need another
4,
healer.
3,
We might not get one.
2, 1.
I spy some bad guys.
Come on. That's
When this
Iron
is
Man,
all
not
said and
Ultron.
done, the Red Room will resume
Hold on.
business as usual.
Just try to survive, I guess. Hold on. Oh, you got her. Good stuff. Hey, who's fighting us right now? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. What we got? What we got? Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Wow. 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 Iron Fist can do some damage pretty quick. Almost got him, though. Oh, we got 2 healers now? Awesome. Sweet. But now, somebody's solo
finish
tanking
the
again.
job this time.
Let's get this win, all right? Her kit is interesting. She has the one combo, right? The Edge Dancer is kind of the only Okay, Iron Fist is a daggone problem. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Back where I belong.
Hold on, hold on. I think I want to use her dash or movement as a get off me tool, right? It's an escape tool.
Maximum pulse.
Kill him. There we go. Oh, Maximum Pulse still. You've got to be kidding me. I got him though. Oh, that sucks. I should have gotten away from him. All right, we are definitely struggling.
Not after
You're
everything I've
definitely
been through in the
struggling.
Red Room.
But I'm not switching.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Trying to. Hold on. Wait. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Every little bit helps.
Penny, you
Hold on.
poor sweet child.
Yeah, they're pushing the vehicle back. We have to push forward. Kill Jeff. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I pushed out by myself. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah, her kit is. It's interesting.
Wheel is
switching to Panther?
operational again.
That's an interesting choice. Hold on. You're gonna run away now? Like a little coward? Who's back here? Hold on. Who's back here? Who's back here? I can take care of this guy.
That's top.
Come on.
Thanks.
Stun, stun. Get him. Finish. Come on, come on. There it is. Thanks, Jeff. There we go. All right, Jeff helped me for sure, but we still got that kill.
Fire mode.
You're spider moding? Good stuff, good stuff. Hold on. We've got multiple flyers. Oh, that sucks. Hold on.
Plasma.
All right, we got the kill we needed. Even if it's just one, that can help turn the fight. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, I feel like I'm starting to heat up with her now. All right. Good stuff. Good on me. All right, let's get this win. Who's up there? Hold on. Can I get up there? The jump is not quite enough. All right.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, hey, okay. We're okay.
He's coming through.
Come on. Yeah, they're coming behind.
Maximum pulse.
Hold on. Jump, 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 jump. Don't get it. Come on. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. There we go. Kill him. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Come on. Hold up, hold up. Come on. Okay. Alright, alright. We did try. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're getting some stuff done here. We're getting some stuff done. Getting some stuff done.
Down
You
to
know?
30 seconds.
Okay.
I'll
I know.
finish the job this time.
I know. Oh boy, this is such an uphill battle. It's such an uphill battle with her though. Like, oh my goodness, the amount of crackedness that you need. You gotta think about cover a lot too. She is a sniper at heart.
If we don't pull the plug on Wolfhound soon,
Final 10 seconds.
Where's the tree? Okay, they both just came and killed me. Alright, well the only way we win is that if we hold them longer.
0, 2.
That's not good at all. That's unfortunate.
Time to
That's very
switch things
unfortunate.
up, including which side you're on.
Okay. We also don't have a good comp. That doesn't help either, you know? We need 2 supports, not 1. This has been incredibly difficult. Hold on. Doing a lot. There we go. Actually, I'm close. Come on. What we can hold him, y'all. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come
it
on.
helps.
Ugh. His movement's great, but I can get him. Okay, they're going back in. That's fine. Hold. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Over here. Over here. Hold. Come on. Hold on. Run. Power jump. Don't get hit. There we go. We got some of that going on. Get the right targets. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Nice working with you.
The thing about her that's hard is that, like, she
I'll finish
there's
the
I
job
just
this
feel like
time.
there's something missing from her kit. I think she needs more survivability or just another ability in general to do stuff with. I think running in there, doing the combo and running out, I think that's good. That's important. That's probably the way you should run it. We're doing okay. Let's see if we can get this win. Obviously, aim is a big factor. My aim could use some work. I'm well aware, you know? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then, of course, when it's just me. When it's just me, it's very tough. All right, so,
Better stop that vehicle.
yeah, I'm aware.
I'll finish the job this time.
And then we've only got 1 healer, right? Can you get in there? No? Please get on the point. Okay.
Final score 0.
All right. Listen, I always switch, right? I always switch, and nobody ever wants to play the actual roles. Like, nobody wants to do tank, and nobody wants to do support. And I'm trying to do a video here. Like, this is the frustrating part. Like, to play the game at all, I have to play characters that, like, you know, might not be the ones that I want to play. Like, I don't get to do DPS. You know, I have to do tank or support. We're going to talk about this in another video, I think. But this really shows... This here shows the problem, right? I don't think role queue is the answer. It shouldn't be. Plenty of comps can work. But the point is, like, I'm over here, and I'm trying to enjoy myself. I'm trying to learn a new character. And it's
Stepping
like,
out of the shadows.
because nobody else wants to play the other roles, it's like we're stuck. We're stuck without a good comp, right? Is this really what we're... Like, why do people not want to play tank?
Listen, you cross-ages cheapskate!
Like, what are we
Am
doing?
I gonna...
Like, what is it we're actually doing, you know? This is interesting. Will people actually switch? We have supports. We don't have the tanks that we need. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. This is, interesting,
Pick your hero.
right?
Or villain. I'm not judging.
Will anyone else switch? That's the question. Will they go tank? Will they go tank? Will I actually be able to play with Widow or not? Who's actually going to switch? Okay. So this goes to a greater problem. Oh, by the way, they're doing the thing that one
Sometimes the
YouTuber
right
said to
thing
do,
is
like
the
just go
hardest thing.
DPS and
Do
then
it
somebody's
anyway.
gonna switch.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And that's not happening now, which is
Something
wonderful.
has changed in you. Stepping out of the
So,
shadows.
you know what we have to do now?
Science solves problems.
We have to be a tank because nobody else wants to actually do their daggone job.
But you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
So here we are,
The battle
right?
starts
Here we
in
are.
5,
I thought this
4,
video was gonna be
3,
about Black Widow,
2,
but you know what? It's
1.
actually about something else. Wanna know what it's about?
All you need to
The
do is
fact that
capture the
people
mission
do
area.
not
Got it?
want to switch. So I main tank, right? I main tank. I secondary support. And like, let me try out some DPS. Let me do a fun video concept. Let me see if I can win with Black Widow. I recorded like over an hour of footage before this, by the way. I was in Platinum and I ranked down because I was playing Widow. So I wasn't winning, right? I was trying to see if Black Widow was viable. In my hands, she's not. I think in most people's hands, she's kind of not. Because it's very difficult, actually. It's very, very, very difficult to play Widow effectively, right? But here, what did I just do? I switched to tank. I switched to my main role, and you know, last match you saw, we didn't really win. We didn't have the comp we needed. Now that we do, we're actually competitive. And why is that? Because we have the comp we need. Team comp is so important. It's so important, and when people are unwilling to switch, it creates problems. And people are just stuck in their ways. They think somebody else will switch. And guess what? Last round, I didn't do that. And what happened? We lost. This round I did, and guess what? We're winning. It goes to show, it really goes to show that you gotta focus on team comp, but it's inherently frustrating when you want to play a character and you can't because like other people just want to play theirs, right? Oh, play what you're good at. How do you get good at other characters if you don't play them, especially in ranked? And I think Widow specifically, there's a problem with bubbles. All right. I think with Widow specifically, there's the problem of everybody doesn't like Widow and thinks she's not good, so they're gonna play other characters because they think it's a joke. And so, how does a character like Widow actually be able to get to the point where if you pick her, people won't think it's a throw or a joke, and they won't try to basically like, and they basically will like, oh, we're just gonna play fun characters or we're gonna throw, right? Because that was never my intention, but maybe people saw Widow and thought, oh, it's Widow, you're gonna throw. How do you fix a character's reputation that is that bad, right? How do you do it? I offer some solutions. One of them is characters got to do well in a tournament. Characters got to do well in a tournament, or a content creator that's good at the game has to recommend the character. Not a guide, but a content creator that actually focuses on playing the game and being good at the game and not just making guides for the game because like, oh, you made a guide, but how good are you really, right? Like, it's hard to tell in real time. But a person who actually plays the game, who actually streams the game and plays again and again and again, like me, for instance, you know? If I was like at the top of the food chain, you know, of the game as a content creator, and I said, you should play Widow because she's good now, you know how many people would flock to Widow? So many. There'd be fights over Widow, right? If a pro player plays Widow in a tournament and that team does well and Widow does well, more people would check out Widow. And do we see that? No. Why? Because honestly, Widow kind of isn't viable right now because people have not labbed her enough to figure out how to be really good with her like they have other characters. She's inherently difficult to play. So is Hulk. But people love Hulk, right? People should love Widow too. She's an Avenger, man. She's in the Avengers movies. But for some reason, people just don't like her. And so I can't fight against the entire tide of people. I am just one humble content creator amongst the many who is not exactly completely broken out yet, you know? And so really, the only thing that we can do is hope that somebody who's really good at the game plays the character so we can be like, hey, look, play Widow. It's not a joke. And also, people need to be less selfish. That's a thing, too. People gotta be less selfish. Because this is ridiculous, if we're being honest. You know what I mean? Alright, gotcha. That's fine. Nobody cares. Oh, that didn't work. Stun didn't work. Hold on. Oh, no. It's my first time becoming Banner. I might die. Hold on. Keep me alive! Ah! I need help! Co-op, no! Oh, I thought I could get through this without dying at all. But that's not the case. This is a very interesting development, y'all. Like, seriously. I don't play DPS. And I thought it was just because, oh, you know, I'm somebody that like wants to help out the team and stuff, and I want to play, you know, roles that are needed because people like DPS, I'll let them play it. And all that is true. But I literally can't play DPS. Because when I try to play DPS, or at least a DPS like Widow, it doesn't work. You want to know why? Because people have so little faith in her that people are like, oh, this is just a joke. So we're all just going to play DPS, har. It's not a joke, dang it. But then people are very unwilling to play optimal team comp. You know what's possible? It could just be this rank, right? It could be. We don't know for sure. Come on. But you never know, right? Bubble. Freeze you. Oh, I missed. That's fine. Well, I'm not even there. What are we doing? They are really trying to get us. Hold on. I bubble. No! Come on. Holy Talites. They might actually take it back. Interesting. So yeah. Black Widow made me realize something inherently flawed. Not about the game, but about its player base. People are too selfish. People are too selfish. And people are like, oh, you're selfish. You're not going to switch from Black Widow. When every time I get on here, I play tank, right? And every time I get on here, I play tank or I switch to support. And I'm literally out here doing the most to flex, right? Playing the roles that are needed instead of the roles that I want. And so I think the real moral of the story is have more people willing to sacrifice for the greater good and play more characters, you know? That would be great. That would be wonderful. Because when you do, you can have wins like this, where I was not worried for a second that they took it back. So I'm like, we're going to win this. We're going to win this with no difficulty at all. At all. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely insane. I mean, look at this. Ain't nobody even in here. Come on. Somebody on here? Nobody? There it is. There it is. Simple stuff. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. Like, legitimately crazy that I just couldn't, like, two games in a row. All right, so Khan Clan, what did we learn? If you don't play tank and support, who will? That's actually true. Unfortunately, that is actually true. I went into this trying to play Black Widow. There's an hour of footage that you will never see of me trying to win with Black Widow. And even then, I was having difficulty getting good team comps, right? A character like Widow, when you pick her, people have so little faith in her that they just view it as a joke game. And also, DPS players are the most selfish. I'm just saying it because listen, none of them switched. We ended up having single tank, single healer in the first match, all in the same match. In the second match, we would have had 5 DPS had I not actually switched and won us the game because I went tank. Solo tank, by the way. Solo tank. Still won because I'm good at tanking. I wanted to learn Black Widow. And maybe, you know, quick play is the place to do that. Because quick play is the place to have fun, right? But, yeah, DPS players. Be willing to switch. I mean, what was that, man? Really? This has turned into a State of the Community video. Because frankly, what we just saw was atrocious. Like, we want to win the game. And nobody was willing to switch. And I was willing to switch. The one who was trying to make a video. This video is not even about what I thought it was going to be about anymore. I had to switch up the content mid-recording because of the selfishness of DPS players. Like, that's wild to me. But I guess that just really speaks to people as well, right? People are selfish these days. But if you want to be good at a game, you got to be humble. You got to be able to give. You got to be able to give and take. You got to be able to flex. You got to be able to do what is best for the team, like I did in the second game. So if you want to be good at a competitive game, especially a team-based one, don't be selfish. Being selfish is what's going to lead to losses. First game we lost, second game we won. And so, if Black Widow did anything, it made me realize that the way to win is to be truly selfless. So if there's one lesson you learn from this video, Conclan, you can take that to the bank. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Game strong, live strong, and be as daring as a dinosaur. Peace out, and ignite the battle. Bye-bye.